representing Bull and Bear, please help me welcome back Mr. Briggs Pittman. And his opponent, representing Quest Jiu-Jitsu, please welcome to the mat Mr. McDonald.
All right, biggest pop of the night so far from Mr. McDonald, ticket seller. It would seem. I mean, it would seem that way. I mean, that whole section right there just went crazy for him. Big pull from McDonald immediately. I think that's a good idea against Pittman. You want to try to slow this guy down because at least when he's not had a gi on in the past, he's been explosive on the feet.
Yeah, McDonald in a deep De Leva X already able to come on top.
Oh, McDonald's getting brought on top by Briggs.
Not letting him close his guard.
Briggs has got that over-under. He looks like he's trying to get the triangle pummel, but
Briggs threads a butterfly hook in, making that difficult.
He's pumping that leg down with the pant grip. McDonald's trying to make a big pass happen right now.
Ian doing a great job splitting the leg straight to mount.
He's in his knee cut era.
That kipping escape, though, came on quick.
Hey, well, that's, Briggs 101 here. Watch for Briggs to hit something crazy off this one if he can get it. Oh, good idea for McDonald again, trying to slow this pace down a little bit more.
Let's see if Briggs has an answer for that deep De Leva X. He's staying way too bladed, though, just giving it up again. That's going to be an easy point score and points time if he doesn't make some corrections.
McDonald's got some flowy, nice jiu-jitsu on those grips, huh?
Very nice knee cut there. Just keeps driving through. He's a menace.
Briggs circling in that guard, trying to keep McDonald at bay. McDonald's looking for that solid pin.
Pass. He's just making Briggs bench press him off repeatedly.
And now he's got the arm isolated up on the leg, too, just because the bridge from Briggs was a hair too far, maybe. Neon belly again, another thing you don't see too often in sub-only 10-minute matches. But, you want to try to drain Briggs of his explosiveness and athleticism.
Now, I'm curious if McDonald can find answer to that kipping escape.
Well, yeah, it's definitely given him a lot of fits. But, I mean, now that the gi is open, you can see why. I mean, you look at it, he's built like a Batman action figure from the 90s.
Yep. I mean, forcing, staying in side control more and
before
forcing
you
that
bounce
turtle
over.
position, that's one way around it.
And Briggs is just not responding at all to the neon belly because he's escaped from the mount every time. So it's like, go ahead and cut over. So maybe just even hanging out in neon belly too. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful
pass.
Footwork from McDonald on the bottom.
Yep, and he comes up with that cross pant grip, going to make the pass very easy right off the start.
Yeah, Briggs is trying to show him something to make him respect any kind of attack to slow him down, but McDonald's too technical.
Tight.
He knows where he's at. Every time Briggs opens, he shows the knee cut. Every time he closes, he puts the pressure on. McDonald's he's had a good answer
for the middle again
responses.
Already.
Yeah, he's had a good answer for Briggs's responses the entire match so far.
All right. See McDonald take a deep breath. Let's see if he can keep this pace up. Now,
and let's see how he does here with the mount. Does he go right over to mount again?
Mount?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now there's an answer to that. When you go to mount, you got to push your hips back into them to stop that kipping escape.
Yeah.
Or go for like a can opener kind of from mount, so they can't.
I think
generate that momentum.
When it comes to mount in general, whether it's the gi or no gi, so often people just don't. They don't learn those principles of mount because they just want the back.
Okay, here comes the kipping again. Let's see.
Boom! But look how much. Yeah.
He still can't.
He still can't
defend it.
Yeah. He's not on the hip like you were saying. He's floating a little too much.
He has to push his hips back. That's the problem. The reason you can kip is when people get to mount, they like driving their hips in. And when you drive your hips in, you give the kip.
Yeah.
Versus sitting back at the old Hodger style where you sit back on your heels and sit on their chest.
Oh, it's the old adage. You can't.
So he's not pushing back at all.
He's not cooking him. You know, he's scoring, he's getting to the position, but he's not making him feel like here he's cooking him.
Yep.
Like
even
like look,
mount,
he's staying longer now.
He's making him kip and bench him off. He can keep doing that.
I can't hear the corner, but at least he is staying here longer, which is a position where I feel like he's making Briggs work way more.
Yeah, I'm sure that kip's going to get more and more.
Now look at the hips though. You see the hips now; they're flat, right? They should, as long as he can keep them flat.
Well, even here, look, his hips are off his heels. See, that's the problem. His hips are forward. That's what's giving him the kip if he wants to go for it.
He needs to
either
cobra.
Sit back.
Yep.
See, he's driving his hips in. That's what's giving the kip. If he sits back on his heels, that's what takes that kip away.
2 seconds to points when Briggs comes on top, but he is reversed again by McDonald right as points come on, and McDonald is our first scorer here as he knee cuts into the side control pin.
So he's going to take 5 for that.
McDonald is crafty, but here we go. He's giving Briggs another opportunity to kip again, and he's really having trouble dealing with that.
He's able to get the points for it, though, but very hard trying to
he was settled long enough to get the points. Okay. Great.
Now another pass to knee on belly. Does not hold it long enough.
4 minutes here roughly to go. Lots of time for either guy to make a submission happen.
So the one thing that we didn't see is typically to avoid points, the person will go to turtle.
Yeah.
So there wasn't really that effort to avoid the sweep.
Yeah.
Or the pass.
Right.
I mean, not that he let him do it, but there is one more tool, and that's go to your knees.
Yeah, we saw Nate avoid in his match 2 times scoring with the turtle position. You know.
That's been a big theme in our gym recently, is trying to get people to actually fight off points.
While they're just live rolling? Yeah.
Like making sure you're cut, well, I feel safe in side control. Do you?
It also helps you realize how close some rolls can be, right? Now, Briggs is trying to sell out on this straight ankle.
McDonald needs to be careful. He's letting him go belly down.
Yeah, there's a lot of space, but Briggs can definitely readjust, and we know he's strong enough to just rip somebody's foot off.
That's what I'll say. He's letting him. He's not even up. I would have stayed on that ankle.
McDonald's pushing him over.
McDonald wasn't really fighting that ankle lock.
He's feeling himself. He's up 13.
And he's racking up the whole board on him right now.
Yeah, he's hitting every move, every position, every scoreable position he's going to try to hit real quick. I mean, honestly, that was a look from Briggs. That's the best look he's had at a sub. Now it's a question of, like, can he get back to any kind of attack with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left? Because there's been a lot more urgency to get out of mount previously than there is now.
He's 2.5 minutes to work.
He's behind the back on the lapels. What is Briggs working on here? Some kind of Opa?
Wonder what kind of attacks. There. See how he's sitting upright and he's back on his heels right now?
Yeah.
That's what's going to stop that kip. But the second he drives his knees backwards and throws his hips in.
Once you sit back, the person's actually bridging your entire weight.
Exactly.
And it's like, how many times can you bridge your body weight or, another person's body weight?
He's able to jump the arm there.
Yeah, he's got the 2-on-1 now. He's working towards the head and arm.
Honestly, he can just try to crunch arm that. He's able to underhook it.
McDonald's has been in the driver's seat for most of this match. Briggs has been forced to play completely out of his comfort zone for the entire match, essentially.
This is basically going to be a minute and a half to see if either Briggs tries a Hail Mary or Ian is able to find a
What does he have
here.
left? Yeah, exactly. He's linking his hands together in this S grip, but he's putting himself in a position.
I mean, he could just fall to bottom position and try to finish that triangle if he absolutely wants to.
Yeah, he could. I mean, and he is up a lot, and it's not like Briggs is going to be able to actually score 13 points in a minute. He's trying to keep top position, which I admire greatly.
Yeah, why risk it, right?
It's very hard to turn that corner when someone's S-gripping. You really have to use your entire body to turn the arm and get the person on their side before you can really advance this any further. You can
underhook the arm and use like a pry of your elbow to do it.
Can opener, like you were saying, but put both legs straight out. That's what I've been doing lately. Brandon McCaffrey taught me.
Put both your feet on the floor and pull.
Because you can go either way. Yep. You can triangle either way, and
not
it's
to
very
mention,
painful.
A lot of times they're just going to tap to the fact that you're sitting on their chest.
Yeah, they tap to that all the time. And now he's trying to walk this arm around on an omoplata look.
20 seconds
19 seconds left in the match. McDonald's up by 20. He's still looking for that finish. And he's in the mount one more time. He's not going to get his points before he gets kicked out. Briggs.
Hail Mary.
Briggs is looking with 1 second left. McDonald by 19 points. What a win. What a win.